you something for me? Is it in the sky? Is it in your smile? Have you something for me? Your hyper-authentic canteen. Is it for me? I was out on the trail, out of Mexican jail, looking for I don't know what. And on the horizon, I did set my eyes on a dirt and old flatbed truck. I traveled for days to the dust and the haze, to the door of a funky cantina. I said I am tired of, she said what you wired of, and smiled, please come with me to Rose's Cantina. Welcome to Rose's HyperAuthentic Cantina. When up on me up on Rose's authentic cuisine. Rosa, 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 you have something for me. Tell right away, your hunger is real if you just have a meal. My magic is in the mole. Mole! I started to drool and I fell off my stool. She said you are now in between. Fiction is fashion, you're part of the action. So enjoy what's about to begin. Cantina. Welcome to Rose's hyper-authentic cantina. When up on meet up on Rose's authentic cuisine. Rosa, Rosa, Rose's authentic cuisine. Welcome to Rose's hyper-authentic cantina. Rosa, 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 you have something for me.
We are here to give to Jessie the direction.
Oh, we are here to give the direction to Jessie.
Where will Jessie go with this direction?
I don't know. But one thing is for sure, eh? She will not go in a straight line.
Yeah, right!
Ivo, why do we ask each other all these questions? Don't we know already the answers?
Oh, what question?
Evon, we better go now. If we're not on time to give the direction to Jessie, she will not hear us, eh?
I think you are right. We must serve it, eh?
Let's go.
An illustrious illuminati of the contemporary aesthetic realm. Lend me your ears. We are gathered here tonight not to venerate our dear hostess, but to abjure her. For has this churlish dilettante not weaseled her way into our high company by beguiling us with the seed pearl of her own genius? And for what end? But that of dashing our great anticipation and hope upon a seemingly endless vista of unfinished paintings. Yes, friends, we gather tonight to bury this great talent that could have been, but not without the consolation of welcoming to the world one more member of that innumerable club for whom the dream has passed. Let us toast to a veritable statistic in that great faceless mass, Jessie Knott, the job hunter.
Herbert, that was mean. How could you say something like that at my own party?
No compassion for undisciplined talent, Jessie. Why, if all artists were such as you, I would be compelled to sell the gallery and seek employment myself. A particularly deplorable prospect, to say the least. Why, in your case, Jessie, I lost faith in my awesome manipulative talents. It pains me to even look upon your works. Now, why in Renoir's name haven't you finished this one? It's such an excellent concept.
Concept, right, concept. Herbert, I am so sick of concepts. I have concepts up to my ears. I have no problem finding new direction in my work. I just can't finish a painting. At times, it's like I have this movement deep within me, and it wells up inside of me. And this formless thing within me is screaming, pleading to be given shape. So I resonate to the passion of this impulse and begin a painting. But as the painting progresses, the movement of this possibility is just drawn into the pattern of what I am. I think I know what it is, so it just becomes ordinary and gets stuck with all the other stuff flowing around inside of me. Don't you understand? The very moment that I know what a finished work will look like, all my interest in it just evaporates. Then I just can't finish it.
Take my advice, Jessie. Forget all this nonsense and concentrate on one painting, whether you're interested in it or not. Discipline and suffering, these are the keys to success in the arts. Why, all the great painters...
Herbert! Doesn't she have marvelous ideas? You simply must finish these paintings, love. They're so original. But I know all about these artistic blocks. I used to have writer's block myself. It happened right after my first novel was purchased. But my analyst was so marvelous. She just whipped me right through it, and I was writing again in no time at all. I could recommend she see you. She's very expensive, but worth every penny. Well, no, thank you. I don't go for psychological theories. Oh, have you ever considered, my dear, that perhaps you don't finish them because you're subconsciously afraid that if you did, they'd be pooh-poohed? Well, if you change your mind, Herbert, love, have you seen Gaylord in their installation print?
Hi, Jess.
Hi, Robert.
How's it going?
Oh, you know, about the same. I still can't finish anything.
Oh, but your concepts,
Oh,
Jess.
my concepts. They're marvelous, original. I've heard it 1,000 times. Robert, I feel like things are such a mess. It's as if my whole life is this brown paper bag with all this stuff in it. All this stuff mixed together. A chic cocktail dress, cigarette butts, emeralds, old toys, rusty razor blades, and maybe somebody dumped a vacuum cleaner bag in there, and I'm just reaching in, without being able to see, groping around, trying to come up with something of value.
Well, maybe another medium. Video art, writing. Have you considered anything else? Look, yes, it's not my business, but how are you getting along? I mean, there's just not that much money to be made in unfinished paintings. No matter how well you don't finish it.
Well, that's just it. I haven't been getting along. So I guess tomorrow I have to enter the great world of reality and find myself a job. How depressing. I can just see it, ending up one of those waitresses in a coffee shop and still not a finished painting. I can't. I won't think about it anymore. This party is my last fling until I have to hit the concrete. I'm going to have some fun tonight.
Okay. We finally make it to the city. Flash the flash? Yeah. Hey, look. What the Rosenberger you call this?
Oh, God. These are the beautiful people, eh? Just like beautiful, eh?
Yeah, I'm kidding. But tell me again, Evon, why are we here?
Claude, we are here to give Jessie the direction.
Ah, oui, that's right, I forget. Well, where is this Jessie, eh?
Let me see, eh?
Ah, that's right. Hey, Evon, I think this one right here is Jessie, huh?
I think you are right.
May I help you?
Eh? No, I think we can help you.
Ah, we can help you.
Oh, really?
We know who you are, my friend.
Oh, that's right, we know. And we are here to help.
We can help you, and we can do it now.
Oui. Right now we do it.
Excuse me, guys. I don't believe that we've met. Yes, we have met. Only you were not there.
That's right, you were absent, eh?
What?
Robert, I can handle this.
Okay.
So, just what is it you two intend to do for me?
We have something for you.
We into something very special. It's a big secret.
Oh, big secret, huh? Well, okay, just what is this big secret?
Is it possible direction?
A direction? Just look at these walls. Look at them. I'm going in so many directions, I never get anywhere. And you think I need another direction? Well, believe me, anything you can tell me, I've heard before. Say, how did you guys get in here anyway?
We're with the band.
Eh? Oh, that's right. We're with the band. Hey, look, let's go and check on our recording.
That's right, it's a good idea. Oh, God. I don't think she is ready for the direction. Perhaps we are ready to learn it.
Now, we must be ahead of schedule. But we try again later, huh?
Hey, we're going to the party. Hey, look who's here. think we are in the in-between.
What you mean by that? We're in the in-between, eh?
It's in between what just happened and what happened there.
Oh. Well, just where is this in-between, huh?
Oh, it's like the crack between the worlds. It's like the space between two stars. It's like the ethereal breath when you melt on the shores of bliss. Just like
Evon! You've been weird ever since you took that correspondence course. On the heretical heroes of the Dark Ages from that matchbook, eh? Anyhow, I can't just stand around and listen to your ridiculous utterances in the darkness with all these things fluttering about. It's time for me to crash until the next thing comes.
Oh, I think you're all right, huh? We crash in this big bag, eh?
Hey, okay.
Oh. Hey. Get in this stick.
Just up where we
trying to give you the direction.
The direction? Are you guys still on that direction stuff? I'll give you a direction. Out the door.
Hey!
Oh, trouble knock. You're very rude.
What ass? That's the spirit, Jessie. Look, this is going to be the best thing in the world for you. I guarantee. 1 week of pounding that pavement job, honey. That very weekend, you're going to finish 10 of your paintings.
Oh, Robert, please. Same humdrum, boring stuff. I mean, why should I work? Just look at this stuff. All it says is if you fit perfectly into our world, we may be able to find a somewhat demeaning place for you. Hey, wait a minute. What's this? Robert, get a load of this. Conceptualists wanted must be able to provide original images, ideas, and concepts without plagiarism on a continuing basis. Salary negotiable. Call 291-8576, extension 195. Ask for Mr. Jeff or Mr. Ozzy.
That is perfect for you. You got to check it out right away.
Oh, come on. This must be some kind of hoax. You placed this ad, didn't you?
Oh, I can't believe you, Jess. Look, of course I didn't. Come on. How long do you think a job like that is going to last in a city that's just full of artists who are waiting on tables? Here it is. Here's the phone. Do it.
Plaza. Extension 195. The Plaza? Well, at least they are in a classy place. This might turn out to be just what I need after all. Thank you.
Hello?
May I speak with Mr. Jeff or Mr. Ozzy, please?
This is Jeff. Who's this?
My name is Jessica Knob, and I'm calling about the position of conceptualist you have listed in the Times.
What?
The ad, the conceptualist ad. The ad in the Times?
Hold on a second. You don't do anything about that at the time.
Get a resume and hurry.
Okay, let's hear one.
Hear one what?
Well, let's hear a concept so we have something to go on. But wait a minute, it's not ready. Oh, okay, let me have it.
Well, how do I know you're not just running some sort of scam to pick up a lot of free concepts?
Whoa! That's a great one! Hey, what about the Cafe Central on Christopher Street? Come on over.
Well, I thought I called the Plaza extension 195.
Well, it's an extended extension. That's a long story. Anyway, when can you be here?
In an hour, I guess, okay?
Great. Wait.
That's totally weird. Well?
retiro those tubes are.
Hey, Ho, how come every time you should say a word of questionable etymology, you say the name of a vegetable instead?
Never mind.
What you mean, never mind? Don't you never mind me? You asparagus? Asparagus? Hey, what's going on here, Ho?
Okay, I tell you. It was the censors. The stuff was the deporter while you are asleep. And the techniques is little wrong.
How little?
Oh, little. And they say our speech is low, is bass.
Bass?
Is cheap.
Cheap?
Is a bass. Is a low. Is a vile. Oh, is odious. Is a shameless. Oh, is a obscene. You is ugly. Odious. Shameless. Vulgar. Rude. And
What?
indelicate. Cesse, if I do not agree to sign the paper, to delete our expertise, then not only could we not cross the border, but there was a good chance we would not exist at all. I say, we already exist, eh? That's right! But then he starts screaming, a rewrite! I had to sign, eh?
Hey, Ho, this is getting partially weird.
But not as weird as it will get, eh?
Doorbell. Yeah.
This is Jessie. Not I have an appointment with Mr. Ozzy.
Come on up. That girl you hired, she's on her way up right now. No need to scream. I'm right here. Why do you always do that? I don't know. I just keep feeling like the world is exceedingly spongy and it takes a lot of volume to penetrate.
How about this? A word that makes the head of the thinker ache, burns the mouth of the sailor, and makes the ears of the hearer ring, but can only be said or thought by one person at a time.
Sounds dangerous.
How about a machine that stimulates your brain every time you think of a new thought?
Oh, that sounds interesting. I don't know.
How about turtles with big fuzzy ears?
How about relax and have a seat? Hey, Jeff, it's working. All right. Yeah, hey, relax. Have a seat. Can I get you a drink? Or perhaps some serene but bloody reflection. Or some megalomania followed by depression and generally yucky feeling. Or may I recommend the righteous indignation? It has a high fiber content which produces a wonderfully bloated feeling. No nutritional value at all.
Right. Okay, guys. Listen, my cop, he's a boyfriend, and he's right downstairs. So,
Look, we still have business to discuss. Hey, we're legit. Want to see my business permit?
well, it would help to know who you are.
Yeah. And you can tell me if I'm being myself or not. There's a frightening concept.
Well, listen, guys, this has been really nice, but I'm gonna go.
Oh, look, what'd you say your name was?
Jessica, but you can call me Jess.
Okay, Jess. I see you're suspicious, right? But you gotta understand, Jeff's not from the city. He's just trying to be sociable. I'm sure you see you have nothing to fear when I explain just why he's acting the way he is.
Wait a minute. Why is she so much more interesting and nervous like that?
Well, why should I be nervous? I told her I
don't know.
was boyfriend and she's coming
Say
right
it.
over.
It's just a loose touch. It made me say it. It was base. Everyone needs a firm foundation.
Seriously, guys, you're not making this very easy.
But I just found a way to make you feel comfortable. Here, take it.
What am I supposed to do with this?
Take it. You can defend yourself with it till your cop, the boyfriend, comes. Point it at us, going.
Listen, I came here about this conceptualist job, so what is it? Is there a job or is this just some sort of weird joke you take on the music?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, I can explain everything. Okay, it was just a few weeks ago that Jeff came home in one of his more obtuse states of mind, and he had that helmet-like thing with him.
Correct. And as I told you, Oz, I just found it laying on the floor of this weird bar that's right around the corner.
Or you neglected to say you have not been able to find since.
That was one of the weird things about it.
At any rate, for some obscure reason, he took to wearing that thing around the apartment.
The reason's not obscure, Oz. I told you, it talked to me. There I was, watching television one night. It was on the coffee table right next to me. And all of a sudden, it just started talking. It said, "Your neurons are reaching a level of dangerous impoverishment. Put me on and I will help you." So I did. What's obscure about that?
Well, since I am used to his little idiosyncrasies, I didn't think much of it. But then he started telling me the thing was making his brain tingle.
Making his brain tingle.
Oh, it feels great when that happens. It's just sort of like as if my brain is tickling itself or something. It's quite a sensation.
I tried to dissuade him from the delusion. I said that was impossible because people can't feel anything in their brains. But he persisted in his belief and said that was because people's brains were largely composed of areas that had never been used. And he called those regions of null neurons.
It's like walking platforms for whoops of null neurons. That's all we are. But this helmet, it would make my brain tingle every time I considered something in a way that I never had before.
What kind of way?
Well, sort of like grasping something without holding on to it.
Grasping something without holding on to it?
Yeah. Or like apprehending something without arresting it.
Well, he continued to claim that his brain was tingling, so I decided to investigate. And when I took a close look at the helmet, I noticed this transmitter in the back, and I was able to have a special interface fabricated for it at no small expense.
And when he tuned it into his computer, a very interesting thing happened.
Indeed, it did. This is what we saw. We don't know exactly what this is, but I have a very strong suspicion that it is an actual mapping of the energy flow which constitutes individual human identity.
You mean that? A portrait of Jeff?
Correct. But there is one thing very disturbing about what I found. It seems that nothing really new comes into the system. The process of human identity is so stable and so repetitive that nothing new ever happens. One thought just leads to the next. The whole thing feeds off itself as if it were some sort of perpetual motion mechanism. You didn't get it. Let me put it to you very clinically. People are boring critters.
You're not kidding, they're boring. Why, Ozzy is determined that I think I would like between 24 and 36 bucks over and over all day long. Just yesterday, I thought that I had to find a girlfriend 6,472 times. And then, just for variety, I threw in 5,560 thoughts that I had to quit smoking and get back in shape. Boring, huh? And that's not even counting the 12,123 times that I thought, hey, I'm thinking the same thing over and over.
Correction. You guys
there is an energy source, and this is what powers everything. It's the metabolic substrate in which consciousness has its origin, and without which it ends.
We just discovered it. This like column, this energy flow. Before that, we thought we were dealing with some kind of like a disembodied ectoplasmic entity just floating in the void. Or as most people would say, my mind.
But it's not mind, it's not psychological, it's biochemical, it's physical. And the fascinating part is that if we introduce certain types of radical information into this process, we fondly refer to as Jeff, we can get the energy flow under the right conditions momentarily to expand beyond its normal limits, beyond the repetitive cycle of identity, and that is what activates null neurons.
And that's when my brain tingles.
And that's why we need you. We need a steady supply of original concepts. Left to our own devices, we can almost never come up with anything that will activate his neurons. At this rate, it could take forever.
Well, what's the rush?
Well, you see, Jeff is, or rather was, the best ghostwriter in the country. The literary and political critics, and not to mention a number of very highly placed politicians. I mean, Jeff, he was the man. But that was BH.
What's BH?
Before Hellman. Ever since he got a hold of that thing, he's not done a lick of work. He says that writing criticism prevents his brain from tingling.
Well, maybe he's right.
Well, I'm afraid you're missing the point. I'm his agent. He doesn't work, we don't get paid. And I can tell you, we are losing a fortune. And that's why you're here. You see, we got to put all this helmet stuff to an end, and the quickest thing I can come up with is go ahead, feed him, shovel his brain full of original ideas, activate all of his neurons for once and for all, and get him back to work.
Well, gosh, that'll be easy. I'm constantly coming up with new ideas and concepts. If anything, I come up with too many.
Well, it may not be as easy as you think. See, the thing is this. The thing is the nature of the concepts we need. Okay, a turtle with big fuzzy ears is what? It's a turtle with what? Ears. And what? Fuzz! Now, that's not original, is it?
Well, what is it you do want?
Well, Jess, I realize you're going to have to use words.
Words! Words are like the tracks of a beast. They tell the hunter only this, something living. What's this way past?
Important point, Jack. You see, it's not the words so much as the direction of the energy behind them. I want you to come up with concepts that are like little packets of energy that have their origin in the ascending evolutionary flow. I want you to come up with concepts that have as little to do with anything else as possible.
Everything has something to do with something else, doesn't it?
Yeah, I want you to come up with concepts that have to do with everything else. But they can't come from other concepts, and it can't be stuff put together by rearranging old ideas. So, don't think about it too much. Just get out there and do things and be things and see things and find these concepts in the hidey holes of life. Okay?
Okay, but I'm not really sure I understand this.
Just show her, Oz.
Okay, we'll show you how this thing works.
All right, see you in time.
This concept made his brain tingle yesterday. Everything is nothing less than what it isn't.
No tingle.
Worked yesterday.
Well, maybe he thinks he knows what it is, so it just becomes ordinary and gets stuck with all the other stuff flowing around inside of me. I mean, him.
Oh, wow, like Kahuna tingle, Jess. Do it again.
Well, you think you know what it means, so it just gets stuck with all the other thoughts.
No tingle. The things only work once.
Well, what is that up there, above Jeff?
Oh, you mean here? Above Jeff? It's a mystery. We don't know if there's anything up there.
Yeah. No, wait. What if that's where the bar is?
The bar?
Yeah, the bar right down the helmet. It's just like this place up here above Jeff. It's there, but it's not there. So that must be where it is, right? It's only logical.
I don't know what it is with jumping this bar thing.
Listen, this might sound kind of mundane, but what does this job pay anyway?
Oh, I think the quickest way to get this over with is go ahead and buy a bunch of ideas. And you're going to be our agent. And we'll set you up an expense account, and we'll give you a salary of, Jeff, what do you think? Jeff, what do you think? Jeff, what? What do you think?
Same thing over and over again.
Well, we won't make it too much. You start to hang out with the ink crowd and never find anything new. Still, this is the Big Apple. City that never sleeps. Babylon on the Hudson's like us. $500. Well, I know it's not much, Jess. I tell you what I know. If you manage to get all Jeff's neurons activated in 1 month, I'm going to give you a bonus of $50,000.
50,000? Wait a minute, where are you guys going to get that kind of money?
Believe me, he goes back to work, we'll make that in a weekend. Well, here's something to get you going. And my car.
Before the Aftermath Society, moving beyond all possible possibilities for the benefit of no one in particular, Ozzy Buckle, exclusive soliciting agent.
Well, what do you think?
Well, this is pretty weird, Still, I do need a job, but I won't believe the 50,000 until I see it. Still, on the other hand, this is my line of work. So, it's a deal. Okay.
Long term, that the Japanese yen will be devalued against the American dollar?
Quite. But then there's an increase in the export of durable goods to Japan that are produced in America by Japanese investment capital.
Oui. It's inevitable because of the low rate of return on the Japanese stock exchange,
I concur. And we should position ourselves to take advantage of any Japanese monetary shift with no doubt will follow.
But of course. So, we then must invest all our money.
Correct.
Hey, whoa! I have only $23.
No problem. I have American Express.
Ah, oui!
That's right.
Hey, whoa. We've been in this stinking in-between for some time now.
That's for sure.
Well, what are we going to do about it?
Here. What's this on?
What is this?
It's a disguise.
Okay. Well, don't forget to disguise your accent,
No problem. This is your thing. I have American Express.
Hey, that's good!
We get into the next, what comes next, whether we belong there or not, eh?
Say, okay. Ivo, I'm hearing those noises again. Hey, what comes next? It must be coming, eh?
Okay. Get ready. Get set. Okay? Now!
That's the lady that buys strange ideas. I think I'll go
Hey, guys, take a break here. I'm waiting in line for a long time.
Next concept, please.
Hey, babe. Did you lay a bread for these ideas?
That's right. Up to $50 considered for the right type.
All right. Now, flash on this, because this is a stone fact. Not like some of the fancy pictures from these folks. Ready? Dreams are aiding the significance of people's lives.
Is that it?
What do you mean, is that it? This is the bane of modern existence.
Oh, there you go. Thank you.
$2. And this was a real truth.
Oh, well, I don't care if the ideas are true or not, just if they're original. I'm not buying any rights, you know, just the idea itself. You can still write a book or something if you want to. Next, please.
Hi. Expecting other people to understand your point of view, like finding money in the park. Mighty high. Can't rely on it to pay the rent.
Oh, there you go. Thank you.
Thank you, man. Since you're being so generous, I'll just throw in one for free. The only thing that might be able to survive dying would be something that can survive living.
Oh, that's sweet. There you go.
No, that was sweet.
Next, please.
Have you ever, noticed how the continents fit into each other?
Yeah.
Okay, this is because they all started out as this one huge, mongoloid continent, and as I learned in this really bitchin' plate tectonics class I have, the whole thing, split into two parts. But now, wow, they're doing it again. Africa separated from Europe and Asia, North America separated from South America. I guess you must be thinking, so what?
Well, I do have a very important deadline. Could you get to the point?
Okay, let's get to the point. The Earth is like this zygote, like an egg, that's just begun to divide. The continents are like the nuclei of cells. It's all growing in the womb of space, drawing nourishment from thousands of tons of meteorite dust each day, not to mention all sorts of electromagnetic radiation. It's so radical, it's like this growing living thing. And then the sun's like his mom's heart. What do you think?
Cute.
Or,
Next. It's just like space. What?
Here! It's just like space. Only there's stuff in it.
if you want to call it that.
What? That? What's that?
You say so.
I don't think I understand.
It's just like space. Only there's stuff in it.
Oh, well, I guess that makes sense. Here's $5. Don't spend it all in one space.
Not a chance.
Next.
Personal reality is a scam. We are all minute appendages of it. Personal reality is a scam. We're all minute appendages of a central universal body that finds certain advantages to itself in maintaining the illusion of individual personal existence.
That's right, Devo. You tell him like it is.
Just as man thinks by part of him thinking and part of him hearing the thought, so does this central body find it profitable for certain of its parts to function as if separate individuals in order to further its own growth and stability.
Without that, it wouldn't have any way of knowing itself.
Hey, are you listening? Now, though it knows itself through apparent individual humans, they themselves operate on a sort of lower frequency level. And this knowledge that it gains of itself through them is not available to these self-supposed individuals at all. In fact, the very supposition of individuality is the main barrier that bars access to this transpersonal perspective.
That's right. So there.
I can't pay you for that. It's not in the nature of my personal reality to be able to see such things or hold them in its awareness. Therefore, I find your utterances either fantastically theoretical, boring, or sheer lunacy, but most certainly irrelevant, since it has no apparent bearing on my own personal existence.
Hey, Mo, I don't think she heard what you said.
Oh, she just forgets real quick.
No.
No, I'm close. Just come in. together, Jess. You're flying in a fog without a compass. It's time to come down to earth. I mean, it's just a job, all right? All you got to do is grab hold of a certain concept. I mean, it's just an idea, and you've got plenty of those. So what if it has to be truly original? Just get it. Who cares that nobody can tell you what it is? You're the big-time conceptualist. Put your hands on it. Come on, Jess, you can't see it, but you can feel it. It's right there. No, there. 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 All right, so maybe it's not anywhere. But it's almost as if you can feel it in between everything else. It's as plain as the nose on your face. All you've got to do is catch it. Oh, let's face it, I'm the one who got caught! I feel like I'm in prison.
Kind of dark in there, isn't it?
Yeah, trapped by my own conceptions.
Dark, yeah. Dark indeed.
It's as if everything I look at just rotates to line up with my viewpoint. I can look at it, but I can't see it.
You are in my power.
Every thought I think just follows the way I think about things, as if I'm lost in a hall of mirrors.
Helpless.
So there's no way I can think of anything really new, and if anyone ever told me something truly original, I wouldn't be able to hear it. It's a perfectly closed system. There's no way out.
Yes.
All I can do is wander around with these useless reruns in my head, screaming at me to change the channels. I don't even know what direction to go. Oh, hi. Haven't I seen you around here before? Well, have you seen these two guys with strange caps and bells?
Can't you see I'm involved here, kid? There's a lot going on. I got a lot to figure out. Life's not just fun and games, you know.
Sorry.
Guess you want to know my secret. Who told you that, huh? Who?
No, I don't want to know your secret. I'm not interested in anything anymore.
You're not interested in my secret?
No, probably not.
Ah! That's what they all say. Well, who sent you? The voices sent you? The immortal sent you, didn't they?
No, Ozzy and Jeff sent me. They're collecting original ideas, and I'm their agent.
Ah! Ozzy and Jeff! Well, who are Ozzy and Jeff? And how did they find out about what I know?
Just two guys who live in the village.
I bet you want to know my secret, eh?
No, probably not.
It's the answer.
The answer to what?
Oh, under these problems, what else would it be the answer to?
What problems?
All these problems. These problems. The problems of life. No. It's the answer to these very problems.
Life is a problem.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
Well, what about death?
Well, death is a problem, too. But not with life. And I'll tell you the secret. That problem changes every week.
Does?
Of course it does. If it didn't, once I had the answers, that would be it. No more problems. But the answers get old, the problems get new, and every week I need new answers.
You do?
Of course you do. Of course you do.
Well, sorry to bother you.
Now wait a minute.
What?
Well, don't you want to know my secret?
No, I guess not.
Of course you do.
I do?
Yeah, sure. Okay, can't hold out. I see you're gonna drag it out of me. So, I'll tell you. Answers to the problems of life can be found in the Sunday Funny Paper.
The answers to life are in the Sunday comics?
Shh, hey, not so loud. Everybody will hear. week and the problems have accumulated. They're attacking. So things get real bleak, like demons appearing in the doorways, saying things like, "You got a long way to walk tonight, buddy," with a big black circles around their eyes. And then the papers get dropped off right over there at the newspaper. Hey, wait a minute. Where are you going?
I don't know, but I'm going to get out of here.
Now listen, kiddo. You can't take this stuff too serious. I'm just getting to the good part. Why don't you come on back over and sit? Come on. Right here. I'll go. Now, like I was saying, the papers right over there at the newspaper. And I run, and I get them, and I bring them right back over to the bed. And I start. Must always start with blind. Blind, he knows. The wisdom is the blind. And we get into the cell of the stroke. Hordes of malignant thingies collected during the week. Well, sometimes, right over there, this rainbow-like beam of light, heavenly luster appears. And things begin to get good again. And I know many profound truths will be revealed to me, because things have started to get good again. And then, it's on to the most esoteric of concepts. Peanut, yeah, Snoopy and all the gang. And you must always finish with blue powder. Well, if that Bill the Cat looks real weird, it portends an exceedingly fortuitous week. And that is almost always the case.
Is that really your secret?
I swear!
You know, this is so weird, yet it almost seems as if it really means something.
Well, I can tell you one thing it means. There's something in everything. You know what that means?
Not really.
Well, it's like there's a little bit of everything in anything. Like a holy grail.
Oh, you mean...
Yeah.
You know, I feel a lot better now. In fact, I'm kind of hungry. Say, is there somewhere to get something to eat around here?
Well, sometimes there's this bar, a place down that side street around. It's around the corner. It's in that block somewhere.
You mean sometimes it's open?
No. Sometimes it's there. Sometimes it's not. You just have to check for yourself. I hear they have a superb mullet.
Thanks.
Oh, Evon, you are a master of disguise. Oh, really, that's for sure. Evon, go and change these clothes, eh? Let's go and put back on your beautiful clothes of the north.
Hey, I have 6 trench coats here. Hey. I got to go. Rosa.
Eh?
Rosa.
Yes, what? Here we are again in the in-between.
Maybe so, Evon, but this is a very strange in-between. I keep hearing these noises here.
Oh, Claude, you know we never hear anything here. Except those strange noises like someone moving something around.
No, but this one is different, Evon. You listen.
Yeah, it is. Oh, I hear it. Hey, and look, there is something blinking over there.
Hey, you're right. What does it say?
It says, Rosa's HyperAuthentic Cantina.
Hey, Evon, I didn't know we could get the Rosas from the in-between.
Oh, me either.
Oh, this is great, eh? All this time we've been just standing in the dark and we could have been at Rosa.
Oh, that's right. What are we waiting for? My throat is very dry from affecting that strange accent in the last what was, eh?
Oh, this is great. A place for us to hang out until what comes next comes.
Said I'll be with you arrive at the hotel right away. Your hunger is real if you'll just have a meal. My magic is in the mole. Mole! I started to drool and I fell off my stool. She said you are now in between. Perfection is action, the part of the action. So enjoy what's about to begin. At Rosen's Cantina. Welcome to Rosen's HyperAuthentic Cantina. Buena comida con Rosen's authentic cuisine. Rosa, 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 you have something for me.
Welcome to Rosa's HyperAuthentic Cantina, the place, the club where reality comes to a head with a floor show and a variety of synchronistic events that are enough to tweak the stability of even the most jaded normaloid type iPad. Tonight I would like to open the show by putting a question to one and all. Do any of you know how you got here? I thought not. And it is a good thing, because now you can stay.
I think I remember how I got here tonight. I think I was taking a bubble bath when all of a sudden something very strange emerged from the bubbles at the far end of the tub. It was weird. Sort of like a hand, but bigger, with 5 stubby little fingers and no tongue. I was aghast.
Senor, could it possibly have been your foot?
What? Well, I don't like to think that anything that peculiar could actually belong to me. But yeah, I guess it could have been my foot. At any rate, I was overcome by a wave of deja vu, as a reflection in one of its nails reminded me at a time I had fallen into my debt while climbing the Matterhorn.
The Matterhorn?
The Matterhorn. This reverie did not last long, however, as it was soon rudely interrupted by a loud knock at the bathroom door and a gruff voice that demanded,
What are you doing in there so long?
Who's that, I asked, quite shocked by this intrusion.
It's you.
He said.
And hurry up.
So I pulled the plug, and suddenly I was engulfed by a great whirlpool that was sucking me down the drain. And as I succumbed to the tremendous power of this whirling torrent, I could still hear myself pounding at the bathroom door, demanding to be let in.
Senor, I do not mean to interrupt you, but are you trying to tell me that that's how you got here tonight, by being sucked down a drain hole?
No. Then I just got out of the tub and threw on the stove and took the D train on over here.
That explains it. This crowd at Rosa's is wonderful. By the way, folks, I do recommend the mole sauce. It's very tasty. And now I would like to bring a Los Maestros del Picante to do a number for you.
All right.
Amigos, are you ready?
Good, we are all here. Fatigue. Yes. Sí. 1, 2, 3.
Well, so many lives given. No, we don't know how many times we here return to this
direct from the city of exceedingly rude waiters, Andre and Fifi, in performing the interpretive dance based on the Galapagos fire dragon. Andre and Fifi.
from the bowels of existence in the real world. An intrepid adventurer who's been combing the flotsam and jetsam of the Big Apple in search of a concept that has nothing to do with anything else. Jessie, Tell us, Jessie, just what is this concept that has nothing to do with anything else?
Well, I haven't found it. I mean, how could there be one anyway?
How indeed. Well, Jessie, you'll just have to pardon us. The management here at Rosa's has just been having a little bit of fun, which I'm sure will be no problem at all when you realize that you are Rosa's 1 millionth guest. And that such entitles to the grand prize. An all-expense paid vacation to the end of time. That's right, Jessie. When you leave Rosa's tonight, you'll travel to the end of time where you will meet the culmination of human evolution, the UniBeing itself. There you'll be as guests in a lavishly decorated cave south of Kiev where you can ask all the absurd questions your mischievous brain can cook up. Travel arrangements provided by the Professional Society of Mutant Scientists via their brand new, untested, trans-temporal flux generator. In exchange for promotional consideration, of course. At this very moment, there is a limousine just waiting to whisk you to that launch site. And now, in the tradition of structural surrealism, Rosa's present...
Wait a minute. Who are you?
I'm the MC.
No, I'm the MC.
No, I'm the MC.
No, you're the audience.
No, you're the audience.
No, you're the audience. Hold everything.
This is so strange. I'm falling. But the direction is up. I'm falling up. And it's kind of fun.
That's right.
That's right.
For sure. The progress of this Jessie within the aesthetic continuum, eh?
Oh, oui. Aesthetic continuum?
Oui. You no doubt remember my theory of the continuum of consciousness, eh?
Oui.
Well, it is really the same thing.
It is?
But of course. You must have noticed how, as one becomes more conscious, things take on an intensified aesthetic aspect. Be it of form or function, oui?
That aesthetic continuum, but of course. But Claude, do you think that form and function can truly be separated? Eh?
Well, it is only a manner of speech, eh? But in time, this Jessie may come to a place where all things will speak to her with sublime eloquence. And then we will see what she will paint with her pictures, eh?
That is right. But then, what paint with the pictures, eh?
Eh, but then why not? The paints themselves, they also live and speak.
Hey, live and speak!
Live and speak! Hey, Evon! I just had this very scary thought.
What kind of scary thought?
Well, what if sometime we are here in the in-between, and there is no what comes next, eh?
There must always be something that comes next, don't you think?
Well, what if it don't come for a long, long time, eh?
How long will it be, eh? A couple of hours? We just go back to Rosa, where we are treated in a manner appropriate to our splendid Roseland. And there won't be, eh?
Hey, okay. But I only have $3 left.
Yeah, no problem. I have 10 million Japanese yen.
Yay, okay.
why the universe, of course.
Well, it's already been created.
How do you think it got there in the first place?
Well, you mean to tell me all this evolution and synthesis is just going to result in the advent of what already is?
Yep.
Hey, I've seen that.
That belongs to my little nephew Cosmo. Cutest little peckerwood. Never did learn how to pick up his toys, though. Leaves the darn things all over creation. Sammy, what brings you all the way out here, though?
Well, don't you know?
Hell yeah, but I didn't want to spoil it for you, kid.
Hey, how come you don't have to use the names of vegetables for your expletives like everybody else?
Oh, there ain't no censors way out here, Jess. That one did make it out here one time. You never seen anybody fidget so much in your life. Started asking me the silliest questions, then I gave him some answers, and you never seen anybody take such offense. And then he started demanding that when creation starts up again, I take sex out of it entirely. Can you imagine that?
Get out of town.
Well, like I was telling you, he was making the most ludicrous demands, calling the loveliest things perverse and all. Finally, I just figured enough was enough. I rewrote him.
You rewrote it?
Yeah, I rewrote him as an adolescent Samoan girl back in the 16th century. What you gonna tell me why you came out here?
Well, it all started with a search for a concept that doesn't have anything to do with anything else.
Wow, a goose chase, Jim.
I know, but now that I've seen what I've seen, I have a question of my own.
Shoot.
Well, what does it all mean?
Ooh, wee. Now that's what I call a righteous question, baby. Well, what do you think it all means?
Well, I started out not being able to finish anything because I already knew how it would turn out. But now, I can't stop what I'm doing because I won't know what it is until I get there. But there does seem to be more to it than that. What is it?
Well, hon, one thing it means is everything's here, including you.
That's it?
Don't be so quick to knock existence, Jan. Consider the alternative.
You do have a point there.
Yeah, you know, but most people never, ever see that. You know, you can spend your whole life wondering about the hidden meaning in things, or the subconscious motivations of people's behavior, or the underlying causes of events in the world. But all you ever end up doing like that is asking why, and you never see what. James, the great hidden secret of existence is existence. The obvious is the hidden. The apparent is the esoteric. Hey, Jim! This is like a cow pie!
What?
Like a cow pie, you know? You're walking around in the field, wondering about why something happened. All of a sudden, you stepped in a cow pie. Well, Jim, it wasn't nothing personal. It ain't gonna do you no good wondering about why that cow pie was there. Thinking it was me, some kind of cow conspiracy or something. Why, if you hadn't been walking around wondering about why something happened, you wouldn't have stepped in the dang thing in the first place. There's no mystery, Jim. A cow pie is a cow pie.
You know, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. You know, a lot of things make a lot of sense way out here after the end of time. It's quite another matter to remembering when you get home, though.
You mean I can go back?
Yeah, could. But the hell's a lot shorter. You just go forward.
Now,
Tell you what, I will give you one real piece of advice. You must remember, a kiss is just a kiss. A sign is just a sign.
Here? At Rosa's? Hey, Claude, we have to fix this sign, eh? It could be confusing.
Oh, we must speak with the management. This is not Rosa's. This is only the foyer to Rosa's.
The foyer?
That's right. We have been waiting for you. We have reservations.
All right. All right.
Hey, you will love this for sure. This show is just about to begin.
Jessie. It's going to be the best thing in the world for you. I guarantee. 1 week of pounding that pavement job, honey. That very weekend, you're going to finish 10 of your paintings.
Well, why would I wait till the weekend? I'm going to finish one of these as soon as I drink my coffee.
Wait a minute. I thought you said that you couldn't follow through on a concept once you had it visualized.
Well, that's not a concept, Robert. It's a painting. I'm going to paint it. That's what you do with paintings. That's the whole thing about paintings. You paint them.
Thanks a lot for coming to Rosa's tonight. We enjoyed putting it on so much. Hope you enjoyed it just as much. We have 1 more week of this show, 2 more shows. The following 2 weeks from now, we're going to start another completely new show, The Adventures of Ned. Completely new, original music, the whole bit, and air conditioning. All right. Thank you very much for coming tonight. We hope to see you again. Bon appetit.
Thank you. So many lives given.